Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Capes and Lunatics. It's me, Phil, Lilith. Maybe Tyler might be along soon, but to discuss the Superman movie review with me, definitely special guest, Mr. Jesse Jackson. No, not that one.
Hey there, how we doing, Phil?
A true Southern gentleman.
Yes. Hey Phil, great to be here. Excited to be talking about this. Wow, we have a fun one to discuss.
Oh yeah, I've been excited for. I mean, spoilers. I've been excited for like a Superman something like this in a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. And once, when you saw the trailer and and you saw crypto, you're like, okay, this is cool. They're
Hmm.
taking a different path, and it just spoilers, it everything delivered on it from my perspective.
Oh yeah, I mean, and it seems so weird because it's like how long have we been doing superhero movies? I mean, at least since the MCU, and it's just like it's just such a surprise when people are just it seems like they're surprised when they're like, oh hey, you stick closely to the source material when you're gonna have you'll have a successful movie. It's like how many times does it take? Hello, Lil.
Hey, Lo.
Hey.
I know.
Yeah,
Okay,
go ahead.
no, go ahead, Nana.
No, I just saying, yeah. I mean, I talked about. I posted a quick review Friday night when I came home that you know I, I've loved all the DC films, some more than others. I'm a DC guy over a Marvel guy, and I know the consensus is Marvel movies are better, and I certainly think Marvel has done a better job of creating a universe, both in film and TV. But I've always loved, just Superman's my favorite character, but this one brought it up to a different level. And it just, everything worked about it. I'm looking forward to breaking it down. But and I'll say, Rachel is Lois now in my top 5 Loises of all
Mhm.
times. I mean, I just think she, partly because I loved her in Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, but I just think she's just great in this thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, she's in there. She's not just like a side character.
Yeah.
All right, I am curious, Lilith. You always are the harshest judge. What did you think?
It was okay.
What? It was okay. Did you say it was just okay?
It's it's classic James Gunn filmmaking,
I mean, I could see Gun in it, but
minus the needle drops that they told him he couldn't use, except for the one in the fight scene, obviously. So,
okay.
I mean, like, and I'm, it is what it is. I'm like, this no tea, no shade. I feel like he actually like had a lot of help writing the script, and he's not like giving credit to people because this isn't typically his writing style. So yeah, it's a lot of things.
I mean, I mean, you have to agree it's better than the Snyderverse, right?
Well, of course, I hate all the Snyder meat writers. Ridiculous that anybody would ever like think that that's their Superman. You don't know Superman if Snyder's your favorite version of Superman.
Oh yeah, just the internet chatter, just you
But I
know.
do feel like it was a lot. It's too much fan service. I think I counted 368 Easter eggs, which is ridiculous.
Oh jeez.
It's a lot of fan service, like a lot of fan service in this, and I mean it in the worst way, in the original Japanese meaning of fan service.
I mean, I caught at least two Easter eggs, I think, from like the '90s comics. So
Yeah. I like the source material that they took it from. Don't get me wrong, but like I just like the Justice Gang and Maxwell Lord. I don't like it.
Why?
Well, first of all, Justice Gang, like I get it because it's Guy Gardner, like it's gonna be nefarious. But
it's
like
gonna.
I don't know.
I think it's gonna evolve at some
Yeah, it's
point.
gonna evolve, but like I don't know. It's just like like the whole like if you're gonna talk about like corporate slop, talk about corporate slop because we see the Lord company, we see Stags industries, we see like all the main like baddie villains that have like industry, right? They all have like their hands in the pot in some way. So it's like I don't know, like I just feel like it was just kind of all of like his message outside of like kindness, which I just feel like this movie came literally a year too late. just literally a year too late. Like this is just not the year to put out Superman. I feel like all the fake outrage and
Ex-
everything.
Expand on that a little bit. Like, yeah, I don't
We
understand
don't
that
believe in
statement.
kindness in 2025 at
Yeah,
all. It's
that's the
gone.
that's the
So
whole
it's going
point.
over everyone's head. We needed it more before, like, say, the election
I
to
think it's
actually give us hope in a blueprint.
Yeah,
Now
but
it's
I
a little
think
too
that's
little too
it.
late.
We need hope more now than ever. We need kindness more than ever. I mean, not to get too political, but with this freaking administration, I
Just
mean,
the world
I
in
think,
general. Everything's on
yeah,
fire, and people are just kind of like not really receptive, and like all the fake outrage. I'm just like, bro, it's a good movie. It has a good message. I agree with that, but like it was just kind of all over the place for me, and that's just how James Gunn's like movies are.
yeah, I just gonna have to disagree because
And that's
I
fine.
think,
That's what we're here
yeah,
for.
I think it was a really good story. I think he moved it along well. I think, he set it in a world that if you aren't a big Superman fan, you can follow along. But if you are someone who's read the comics for a long time, I don't think there's anything wrong with giving a little nod to your way, and just having it. I mean, did we need a sports guy who was an idiot in the Daily Planet? No, but it's a nice little nod to back when, in the 70s when I was reading, when, Clark quit being a reporter and, started working on the GBS, television show. Yeah, I just think that's kind of cool.
I mean, and I know you were saying about Gun Lilith, but I think he was. I mean, he was trying because he's. I did hear one story. He knows Richard Christie from the Howard Stern show, who's from Kansas, and he asked Richard. He says, "Can you have your parents
Yeah, I
call
heard
me
that
and
story
leave me
too.
voicemails?"
Did
And
you
he's
hear the
like,
actual voice though? It was so cute.
"I didn't hear the actual voicemail, but he says, yeah, have them send me voicemails. I will forward them to the people playing Jonathan and Martha Kent because I want them to have authentic Kansas accents."
Yeah, that was cute.
So, I mean, again, no matter what you think of this movie, I think, yeah, James Gunn understood the assignment.
Well, again, I just feel like he should give credit where credit is due, and maybe that'll come out a little bit later. That's all that I'm saying.
Yeah.
I feel like he had a lot more help that he didn't like acknowledge. I know this for a fact.
Well, at the end, they do list all these different creators
It's not
that,
creators. I mean, actual like a writer that didn't get the credit
okay,
that needs to be credited.
yeah. Yeah, so I have not heard anything about that. I don't know anything. I know it's a very complex world, and there is the Writers Guild has a lot of different rules about that. So yeah, what makes you think that he's using people and not giving him credit?
If you like I said, I've watched a lot of James Gunn movies. I'm talking way back to Slither, so it's kind of like the same thing. Like I could just, as a person who just watched, is a crap ton of movies by same people. Like I watched all his movies in preparation for this, and it just stands out. Certain things just kind of stand out.
Well,
It's
like
like I
what?
said, it's a good movie. Like all the Easter eggs. Like I know for a fact other people kind of slipped that to him, and like certain like I know he said it was like a collaborative effort with the cast and stuff too. Like some of the ideas came from the cast allegedly. So
Okay, I guess I'm missing your point, and yeah, I mean, we can move on. I just
yeah, we
don't
can move on.
understand this. Okay.
It's just a thing that I just noticed, and it'll probably come out like sooner than rather than later because people love to kick a person like they love to kick people, but like I said, I thought it was a good movie. It's like a good Superman movie. I'm happy for the kids that they finally have a Superman they can look up to.
Oh yeah,
I just didn't like the Justice Gang. I just didn't.
yeah. I just wonder maybe when we're building up to a Justice League, and maybe we'll get a
Probably Justice League Detroit, I'm thinking, or
maybe we'll
something like
maybe
that.
we'll get
Just
a
Europe or something like that. I don't think we're gonna get a classic Justice League.
maybe one day
Yeah,
we'll get a Batman One Punch. I don't know.
Nah.
yeah, and I do think in the interviews he said that yeah they're working toward a Justice League, and I made it for a good job that that Hawk Girl and Mr. Terrific both think that's a stupid name, and so you had the ongoing joke about Guy Gardner, who is Nathan Fillion is wonderful as this arrogance, and like just no, it's a horrible name. No, it's we all voted. No, we didn't. So I thought it was good shtick.
I mean, as a dog person, Lilith, you had to have loved Crypto.
Just bummed he was CGI. I get why he had to be CGI, but just kind of bummed about that. But at least it allowed him to be a little more comic book accurate.
No dog wants to put in a 40-hour week anymore.
Yeah, true.
And again, I just wonder on like Humane Society, like what the rules are for working with animals. Yeah,
it's a good workaround. I mean, I've seen worse CGI animals.
Oh yeah.
So, but like I said, I thought it was very important that he put Crypto in there. I kind of like that we're just like this is like the beginning. It's giving kind of what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. But like that we're not that far into it. It's just I think it's like 3 years is the canon. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I loved the idea that he didn't show the origin again. I thought that was a good way to start the film, where kind of the timeline, and then I love the fact that the first trailer is actually the first part of the movie. So he didn't spoil anything. It just there it is. So you all knew what was coming. You're going to see that, and I thought it was very cool. Also, kind of loved that. As much as I think it's fun and Crypto to being his dog, to have that other twist at the end where it's not his dog was kind of fun, and kind of showed why he's like, yeah, that's why he misbehaves, because you spoil him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And to set up that Supergirl movie.
Yes,
well, and then
exactly.
Of course, you should make sure you guys are reading that comic before you watch the movie, obviously, because that's her being drunk and everything is in that book. So why she's so drunk and a mess.
And what do we think of Lex?
I think it's a Tobey Maguire and Topher Grace situation. It's kind of one of those like foil reflection things. Like if you have a guy that looks like Corn Sweat, you kind of have to have a guy that looks like Nicholas Hoult. Kind of one of those things. Like you don't want a Lex that's too old. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, I thought his
and it's still Luthor Corp. It's not Lex Corp yet. So I'm just like, yeah, it's a lot of things in the background with like the companies and stuff. And you're just like, I wonder if he's actually gonna change it. Because they stole that from Smallville, so it's like it's because his father's still somewhere in the picture. We're assuming.
Oh, maybe. But no, he was good. I was like, I hate this guy. I was like, okay,
well, he's better than the last Lex we had. The last two Lexes, no
Lex,
no shade.
Yeah, I thought he did a great job. It was kind of interesting. The tech people around him, nice little, tongue in cheek that Otis's last name is Berg. Yeah. And the kind of
a lot of downer Easter eggs.
yeah, and I mean, because to many people, right, that first Superman movie was the birth of big screen superheroes.
I mean, it literally changed the look of the fortress in the comics. We don't have the big golden key anymore. That came from the Donner brand.
I did wish that we could have had the gold key. I mean, that would have
been a bridge too far, but I do miss that.
I would have loved
Golden Age girly. I love that. But I do love the cinematic look of the ice crystal fortress and the alien tech that is Krypton, because they're cold. In this version, especially too, they're kind of cold people. I'm just saying, so it all makes kind of sense. And then we have the robots. I was very happy about the robots.
Yeah, and the great Alan Tudyk, just really doing, Gary's a name instead of 4. Yes. And I thought it was a fun reveal that his parents, all this message that comforts him, and then we get the kind of turnaround when he's healing again. He says, let's play as parents. He finds it comforting, and this time it's his Earth parents. I just thought that was very sweet, and it kind of showing where he's changed.
Do you think that's like a big message there, where it's just like the past doesn't have to define you, or just
Yeah.
you're your own person. You make your own decisions, even if your parents made horrible decisions. That doesn't have to affect you. And
Yeah, I mean, one of the best Superman films of all time is The Iron Giant, and the film is
Nobody tell Vin Diesel.
yeah, that we are who we choose to be,
mm,
right? And that line still makes me choke up when I think about that scene with the Iron Giant. And so this is that other message.
And also, why the kaiju have to be cute?
when it's small.
Yes.
I mean, so then that's the thing. That's the Superman I like to see. Even when it's rampaging through the city, all huge size, he still wanted to try to save it. Maybe put it in an
Well, I mean,
intergalactic
that's how we
zoo.
all look to him, I would assume, when he's like X-ray, which is all a bunch of fragile parts. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, Snyderverse. Yeah, he just would have killed
We
him.
don't talk about the Snyderverse. It doesn't count.
I know.
Literally, I don't know. That was Ultraman for all I know.
I'm just, I was waiting. I was waiting for when that mask came off because I knew he was a clone. That's how they got in the fortress. I was
And
just.
I hope we go further with that, because we see the handsome creature in that, and I'm like, that's a Bizarro clone, and we're getting Bizarro for real.
Oh
for
yeah,
real.
I mean, he drop him in that pocket universe, black hole. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
He's coming out bizarre.
We're getting Bizarro one way or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was just waiting for Cavill to be under that mask.
No, he's too busy doing other stuff. I think they're definitely like, it's no fault to Cavill that he got how he got treated in the previous universe, but like he's busy, and I don't think he wants to do business with Warner's at this particular point.
And there is so much if you go online, one of the, and of course, gosh, I've gone a whole 20 minutes without mentioning Bruce Springsteen, so something must be wrong. There is the joke about, on Thunder Road, does Mary's dress sway or waves? And there are very divided Springsteen fans. And so it similar to, right, there is this on social media, Snyder fans are just,
they're all bots, Jesse. Just so in case you don't know, like 80% of them are bots.
Yeah.
They don't count, they don't matter.
Yes, I know. Trust me, I get my share as I'm fighting against the putting out information about this administration. But yeah, there's just so much anger because how dare we? And I remember as a comic book reader upset at first that Mark Waid was doing Birthright. I mean, like, it hasn't been that long enough to try to redo Superman's origin again.
Sweet summer child.
And they said, and as Mark said, every decade we revamp it. And I grew up reading those Silver Age comics. I was born in '59, started reading probably in the early '60s, and I grew up on Jimmy Olsen, Superman's pal, and Lois Lane, and and this all those Superman family books, and with that whole Silver Age. So this was enough that seeing that was really comforting to me, that we're seeing that. And
we got the hypnotic glasses.
Yeah, they talked about the magic glasses. I also love the idea that he made some smart creative choices. We aren't showing the origin. Lois already knows his identity. It's early in the relationship, but it's close enough. So I thought that was really well done.
Yeah. And I mean, just like back to like like doing origins every so often. It's like I just talked to Mark Waid last episode, and it's just like that's just the challenge. I mean, Superman's been around since 1938, and it's just like every so often you have to, I guess, update the origin because the world does not look like it did in 19.
I mean, especially the way that the world moves now. I'm surprised we're not getting the origin every 5 years at this point.
Yeah. I can remember, and this shows how old I am, that I was reading a Superboy comic book, and when I first started reading, right, it was Clark was in the Superboy was in the 40s, early 50s, right? And when someone made a reference in a Superboy comic to the Beatles, it felt like, what? And then you realize if Superman's always 29, right, that his time when he was a teenager would have to change too, right? So that was
we have a
shocking to
sliding
me.
scale at DC. We just don't talk about it.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Mm-hmm.
The sliding time scale is implied in DC.
Yes, it is. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I mean, and speaking of Mark Waid, it seems like he is bringing back like more of the classic stuff because he's right now he's doing an action. Well, he's doing many books at DC, but he's writing action comics right now, and he's writing when Clark started to become Superboy because John Byrne got rid of that, but that's back.
Yeah.
Because I even asked him, I said, "Well, how long is this story going to last?" He goes, "I have no plan."
So I'm tired of it.
Well,
So
yeah,
I'm tired
pretty
of
much
it.
what he said. He said, "There's no like
Carte
set
blanche
date
over
yet,
there.
so."
With all due respect, I totally get it.
Mhm.
He's like very consistent. The fans love him. I literally have never met somebody who doesn't like Mark Waid stuff.
He's a proven.
He's kind of one of those universals, so why not?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
been around for
Honestly,
decades.
he should be executive editor over there, but that's none of my business. I'll let his business manager work that out.
Maybe you don't want that. I don't know.
True, touche. That is kind of a cursed dark arts professor of the dark arts position, honestly.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I like that in all these media. We're bringing back like the classic elements again.
Yeah.
Well, it worked.
Well, yeah.
They really didn't have to change it. They did that just because they thought it'd be cool, and
Well, that
they've been
was John
chasing their
Byrne.
tail ever since.
Yeah.
Well, Crisis. The original Crisis broke the universe, and they've been chasing their tail ever since. When it's just like, just go ahead and go back to pre-Crisis. It's fine. We don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't have to do a big like whole event about. Just do it. Just one day, just do it. Just start everything at a number one again, and just do it.
Just merge with Marvel already.
Well,
the industry.
I mean, honestly, they could get it. They've only got a few years if they really want to do it for that.
Oh yeah, because once
everybody
Superman
else would object to it. So
yeah, and like what, like yeah, when they hit 100, yeah, Batman, Superman.
We can get a live action Batman show of Marvel bought DC though.
There you go.
Yeah,
that's the only highlight here. But I did like Lois.
Yes.
I'm just still really not sold on Corn Sweat, honestly.
I thought it was
like I don't mean to sound shallow, but like male movie stars are just not as gorgeous as they used to be when I was growing up. Everybody's kind of average and like, hey, that's cool, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, we haven't had like a really hot male movie star in a really long time, and I was thinking this was gonna be the time, but no. I mean, he's cute, but he's not like Christopher Reeve, strong jaw, handsome.
Well, how old is he? Because I mean, I think especially in superhero movies, these days they're casting everyone young so they can like hold a franchise for at least 10 years.
So he was born in 93.
Oh, God.
He's 32.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I thought he was a little too tall, just like an inch too tall.
How tall is he? Because it wasn't Christopher Reeve like 6'4"?
Yeah, I thought he was a little too tall too. Just a little bit. Like I feel like 6'2". Like it's a kind of like, I think it's because like male models usually aren't over 6'1", and so like really you don't see a lot of male actors either these days, like modern times, that are over 6 foot. So I think that's just probably what it was too to me.
There was a height difference between him and Rachel.
Like a big one.
Yeah.
Like usually I like that in like real life, but like it's just something about the screen. My eyes just notice that.
Yeah.
It's probably why I don't like Tom Cruise movies. I can see the apple box a mile away.
You know what? But speaking of Christopher Reeve, I mean, I know they don't want to be the Christopher Reeve movies, word for word, like Superman Return was, but I thought
there was a lot of Donner nods in a very, very clever ways. Whether it was Lois's costuming with like the brown suit, that was totally a nod. They had a couple of things, like the interview that she's having with him, very reminiscent of My Night with Superman.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that would have made it better for me is like I was waiting for an old school style like Donner Superman intro, you know, with all the
I thought, because when they said
credits and
that it was
stuff.
going to be legacies, but then they dropped it, I was like, oh, there's no way we're going to get that. They did start with the music though, and then they turned it into the new like electric guitar riff though. I did notice that. I
Yeah.
thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and I'm glad that because that music is iconic, and so
Iconic.
yeah, it is just good to hear that. And working on that, and there are those moments where you see Superman rise up, come out of the floor or something, with that feeling of, yes, that's my Superman, that's him, that's inspiring. And
This movie's very inspiring. Yes.
yeah, and I think that's what we want. I want from my Superman is I want that inspiring. So yeah, that was very, very, there were some great scenes on that.
I guess it's canon that Perry White's black now. They got Wendell. Like last time it was Lawrence Fishburne, now it's Wendell Pierce. I was just like, I'm okay with that. I figured they would have went back to a white Perry White, but like I'm totally cool with that. So I was like, it's canon now. It's been in two
Yeah, there we go.
Canon.
Yeah, and I have loved Wendell Pierce ever since Treme, and so
The
I'm
Wire
always,
for me, but yeah.
so anytime he can get a gig, I'm happy. And I thought he did well for a little bit of scenes we had. And I would have loved more Daily Planet stuff, but I realized, you've only got so much in a 2-hour movie.
I'm so glad he didn't like make it like an extended like 3-hour thing. Like I'm glad we're getting back to normal movie times too.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's and of course that I'd love an extended mix down the road just because more Superman is good. But yeah, I thought the movie moved really well. The story moved very well. One of the things that has made a lot of noise is that Superman now being woke. And
Superman's always been woke. He literally punches Nazis. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Maybe you just
right?
don't know Superman like you think you do.
Right. And just the idea of choosing, but this storyline is, I think, really, it's true. As a country, we have always, not just the country, the world, we have tried to make people that look different than us, that believe different than us, the enemy. It's happened in the past, it's happening now, and it's going to happen in the future. So having the intelligent monkeys, their version of bots putting out nothing about Superman sucks, and making people where they turn around is just very true. And it makes for a really nice story, because what he can you can give me something to give me something to punch, and sometimes you can't do it, right?
Yeah, I mean those are some of the best Superman stories where it's not, he can't just punch his way out of it.
Yeah, I think that's why he started the movie the way he did, with him like kind of like losing and being soft and showing his quote unquote human side. That he's, my imperfections is what makes me human.
Yeah.
And I mean, and years ago, like I would have been like, oh yeah, like the world would have turned against Superman that fast.
Oh no, they would.
Well, these days I'm like, yeah, that's believable.
Yeah, exactly.
And, and even Lex admits, because towards the end there, when Superman's like, oh, you tried to get me out of the way so you could, pull off this whole thing, thing in the other country. And
that's the truth.
And Lex is like, no, he's like, I pulled off this other thing in the country so I could destroy you.
Well, here's the thing about Lex, like that I like, that I really appreciate, that not too many people actually get the subtle nuance of Lex, right? Like you have the two Lexes, right? You have mad scientist Lex, and then you have businessman Lex. But the mad scientist never left Lex when you really like review it. He wanted to be that man of tomorrow. That's why he's jealous of Superman. It's totally like a Doom and Reed Richards thing.
Yeah.
He's always the mad scientist. Yeah, he's always the mad scientist. It's just ever since Byrne, they've given him money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More people want him to just like focus on like the mustache twirling of an evil businessman. So.
Right.
And I love, people are,
Planet Watch though, he couldn't and shop that around? Like, what PR team came up with Planet Watch? That's a little too on the nose for me.
Well, the government, come on. They're not.
I was like, it's giving Peter Thiel at the worst, man. It's a little too timely for me.
I mean, and again, the government, everyone's worried about all these metahumans. I was like, what about the billionaire
Normal humans. Worried about the normal humans.
With his own armored army and his own completely covered flying guy and the engineer and all that. No, we're not worried about that.
The engineer, that kind of threw me a little bit. I was like, okay, we got a little too many villains wandering around in this movie. I hate when they get villain fever. That really just... The engineer, they could have kept that one for me, personally.
I mean, I guess they wanted something different rather than just like another strong guy punching on Superman, you know.
I guess it's too soon for Brainiac.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a sequel.
Yeah. And I did love that, to me, seeing Starro in the background and just, you know, just it's happening on the other side.
And he's like, yeah, they got it.
Right? Like, just there we go. And, you know, that scene of there's a whole nother adventure happening that from a different angle we'd see. It felt very much like an Astro City nod, you know, that they would do this kind of, you know, he would have that. So yeah, I just thought that was really fun.
And I wasn't sure how they were going to use Metamorpho, but I was like, oh, Baby Joey. Duh, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
Can we stop with this creepy CGI babies, please?
I mean, I guess, you know, yeah, I'm surprised they leaped right into that. He already has a kid and everything.
Yeah, I'm like, that was like a deep cut for most people.
Yeah.
I know, even Luca was like, who's that? I was like, Metamorpho.
Yeah. And it does, you know, and I thought Lex was the right kind of evil, and the idea that, you know, somebody wrote something bad about him, an ex-girlfriend, so they moved.
You know, in a pocket dimension.
Yeah, yeah.
Petty King.
Yes, Petty King. So yeah, it was just really fun.
Shout out to Eve. Like, watch out for them influencer girlies.
Yes. Yeah, that was, and I thought that was really kind of fun that, you know, he at first thinks she's just sending him a bunch of selfies, but she actually had a, you know, she's smarter than she thinks.
Yeah, because like even Lex couldn't see. Yeah, she's not just taking selfies; she's taking pictures of evidence. Yeah,
yeah. So I think that was really nice.
Also, another character created by Donner, so I kind of love it.
Yeah, exactly. It was just really a lot of fun. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I think they said, I think Jimmy's getting a spinoff. I don't know if it's gonna be like a TV, like a HBO Max series or something.
The comic book accurate freckles, and I will always love somebody who will they're not afraid to give Jimmy Olsen the comic book accurate freckles.
Yeah.
But yeah, after this movie, I was like, okay, I get it. Oh yeah, he might be in the Supergirl movie.
Or maybe he's dating Lois's sister right now. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought they said something about a spinoff. So but after this movie, I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, yeah, I haven't, you know, I haven't read the free comic book they gave us yet. And I'm not caught up on currently. So I guess the Supergirl film is going to be kind of based on some of the current stuff that's being done with Kara.
Yeah.
Was it that Girl with Tomorrow series, I think?
Yeah. Woman of Tomorrow.
Yeah. Have you guys read that?
I haven't read it yet. I want to read that.
I read some of it and then I stopped. It's not that it was bad. It's just I'm more of a Power girl if I'm gonna do Supergirl kind of girl, I guess.
Yeah. I grew up with a big crush on Kara Zor-El. So yeah. So love that.
But yes, now we do every time a superhero movie comes out, Sydney Sweeney's name gets thrown in. Now they're like, oh, they should bring her in as Power Girl. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, honestly, that's the one casting that I will agree with. She's a little too short, but like the assets are right. But I do want to recommend, in case you don't know, is Superman: Welcome to Metropolis. It's the official prequel to this movie. I don't think a lot of people read. It gives you a lot of backstory. It's like it fills in that 3-year gap.
Yeah, I did see that. I haven't read it.
And
Yeah.
you can grab it anywhere. It's only $8, 144 pages. It's a junior novel, so it's pretty quick work. But I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
So if you like this world and you want to get more entrenched in it, I would recommend that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that. And I like that too, that we're putting out like more printed material based on some of this stuff again, like the Superman movie.
Like back in the day we used to.
Exactly. And I think I didn't read it yet, but there's like a prequel to the Fantastic Four movies, like in comic form. So yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm just glad on all fronts that we're actually putting out printed material.
Mm-hmm.
That's my big statement every time, Jesse. I'm just like, I think the world will be a better place if people just read more. I don't care what you read, just read.
Sure, absolutely.
Well, actually, it does matter what they're reading, because if they're reading slop AI propaganda, that's
yes.
I mean, it'd be better if it's something on paper, but yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I agree. Yeah. And so I've loved Nathan Fillion since Firefly, so was glad to see him kind of hold his own and bring a kind of unlikable Guy Gardner, which is on brand. So thoughts on our boy Nathan?
He did a perfect job. Real punchable face.
Yeah.
And I thought they gave us just enough. Like if they had added more Guy Gardner to this movie,
yeah,
I might have started to get annoying. But yeah, no, I think Gunn gave us just enough Guy Gardner.
I think it's interesting the hot girl they chose though. I was like, why is it always Kendra? Like, can't we get the other one, please? I guess they don't want to get into Thangor or whatever, but
I thought you were going to talk about like the actress. I mean, the actress.
No, not just the actual version of.
Oh yeah. But I was just going to say she seemed a little short. Because I saw her on I think one of the talk shows, and I'm like, she seems a little short, but
short and angry. You got to be short and angry to will to mace, babes.
Yeah, yes. One of the things that I'm watching the film. I turned off my phone so I couldn't go to IMDb, and I'm like, okay. Because I had not done a lot of study on the cast beforehand. So I'm like, okay, who is Hawk Girl? Who is Mr. Terrific? I recognize the voice. I recognize who is that? Who is this? Who is? So when I got back to the house, and I'm writing up my review, I pull up IMDb. Well, big For All Mankind fan on Apple TV. I don't know if either one of you watched the series. It's from Ron Moore.
What's his face? Sean Penn, where he's going to be astronaut. Is that the one?
No, this is Ron Moore did this for Apple TV. The premise is, what would happen if the Russians got to the moon first? How would it change the world? And it's very, very good. And one of the things that change is that there are female astronauts quicker, and our technology changes in a lot of different ways. But the guy who plays Mr. Terrific plays this kind of, kind of tech genius, like a Steve Jobs that ends up wanting to go into space, and he's very good in it. And then I had not collected, that's Dina from The Last of Us, which is it. So yeah, they really did a good job of casting this with a lot of good people, even in minor roles, to me.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Everybody, I know we always talk about superhero fatigue, but I think every actor kind of has it. Well, outside of maybe Leonardo DiCaprio, kind of has it on their bucket list somewhere that they kind of want to be in a superhero movie, a good superhero movie. So and like I said, a lot of people like James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, look, Bradley Cooper came back to be Jor-El, voice of Jor-El.
Yeah.
And I think I saw.
Here.
And I think I saw Palm Clentif and Michael Rooker were also like, I mean, they probably had one line, but they were like some of the Superman robots. Yeah.
That is. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing about Gunn. Like he'll
you get one movie, you're in the rest of the movies till you die.
Oh yeah, he's loyal to people. Yeah.
Yes.
And I love filmmakers that do that. that kind of have their set of, their acting troupe, that, kind of one, he's used to them, and then they're used to him. John Ford did that back in the day. If you look at a lot of his westerns and even non-westerns, the supporting cast are the same. And I think one of the people who does it the most now in modern is Mike Flanagan. Mike Flanagan has a set of actors that are kind of his troupe, whether it's Haunting of Hill House or Midnight Mass. They have a group of people that they like to use. He uses to kind of tell his story, and that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and like a lot of these supporting characters, like Guy Gardner's gonna, they said, is already gonna show up in the Lantern series for HBO Max, and of course we had to have a cameo with John Cena's Peacemaker.
Yeah,
and of course Sean Gunn, his brother,
as Max Lord, yeah.
Which was kind of nice, for that. And I did love, now then Republicans and Democrats kind of agree something. We hate Lex Luthor, so.
But no, Lilith, yeah, I did lean over to Luke. I got a chuckle because I said, John Cena's on screen. I'm like, John Cena sucks.
Yeah.
You can't see him, so how would you know?
Yeah. Never seen 17.
I did want to say I was a little traumatized by Paul Kent. I mean, I love Pruitt Taylor, but like I always see him as the guy in that one movie Identity with John Cusack.
Yes.
One of those things. I'm like, what are you doing here? But I was like, I'm glad for that. That he is a nice guy, unlike the last guy that played. Not the well, Russell Crowe's kind of a mean guy too, but the other guy from Smallville.
And jerk. Yeah, and I think if we go nitpicking, I think Ma and Pa Kent were a little too rural, right? Just a little bit to that, but I'll let it go. That's just a minor nitpick. But I do love the idea, and I think that's one of the core, consistencies of Superman having that, middle America upbringing that, as we, I know we don't do truth, justice, and, the American way anymore. But that idea that, he stands for something. And I think that's important. I think it's very important.
I know. Going down that Frank Miller road where he's the puppet of the government, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. We don't need to go full Frank Miller for anything ever again.
Exactly. Yes.
Especially when it comes to Superman.
Yeah.
And just people trying to scream about, the whole immigrant thing. It's like
Bates. He's literally an alien from a fort. Like what?
It's been that way.
Like the Adventures of Lois and Clark literally ask him for his green card. Like what are we talking about here? You're not a real Superman fan if you're complaining about this.
It's been that way since the beginning.
You're just complaining to complain.
It's not like this is a new origin.
No, absolutely.
Grow up and get over it, or at least get your talking point straight, because you look like an idiot.
Yeah, and watch the movie also before you criticize it. I mean, it's fine if it's not.
That's just a bridge too far, Jesse.
I know. You're right. Yeah. Hey, if you've got a problem with it, go for it. But come on, guys, let's give it some chance.
I mean, I always do like when the take of let's just like biologically Superman's an alien, but in every other way he's human.
Yeah,
more human than us too.
Yeah, exactly.
More human.
He's the best of us. He's still the man of tomorrow. It's what we should aspire and hope to be, and that shouldn't take away from us. That should be our inspiration. He's not stunting our growth. I don't care what Lex Luthor says. Don't listen to that man.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Yeah,
Lex Luthor is a transhumanist, and you never trust a transhumanist. That's all I'm saying.
Well said. Well, I gotta go. Anything else you guys need from me? This was so much fun.
Oh, thank you, sir. No,
we need a grade.
Oh yeah. I think I know what your grade's gonna be, but
10 out of 10. I mean, I just love this thing. I can't wait to see it again. I'm sure there are flaws that as I watch this other times I'll nitpick, but just they got the feeling right. They got the chemistry between the characters right. So yeah, I just adored this thing.
Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna be a Blu-ray purchase for me.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
4K all the
Yeah,
way.
exactly. Yeah.
Thank
How
you so
about you
much,
two?
Jesse. Oh,
Are you gonna
B
you're
plus
gonna
for
wait?
me.
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah, it's a B plus for me.
Hey, that's a pretty good grade.
I mean, I'll give it a straight up A.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
No, I was very pleased with this movie.
Me
yeah.
too.
Oh, but Jesse,
So
before you
yes,
go, promote set listing Bruce.
yeah. So speaking of good things, um, on the end of June, Bruce Springsteen released a box set of 7. That's right, 7 unreleased albums.
Whoa.
And you're like, holy crap, there are some artists who haven't done 7 albums in their whole career. And these are 7 albums that he's never released. So currently on Set Listing Bruce, we're doing a series of those where a different guest joins me for each episode, and we're breaking down one episode at a time, one release at a time. So there's been a lot of fun. There's a country album, there's a crooner album, there is a 80s album that's kind of the Streets of Philadelphia, that kind of style. It's just been a lot of fun. There's an album that would have been perfect in Yo, that if Linda Ronstadt, her songs for my father, it's all stories set in the Southern California, Texas. It's amazing, including mariachi bands. So we're having a lot of fun going through this. And so Set Listing Bruce, if you love music and want to join me, I am always looking for guests. Setlistingbruce@gmail.com. You don't have to be a Bruce Springsteen fan. Whoever your favorite artist is, from Ray Charles to the Spice Girls to Merle Haggard to Prince to Taylor Swift, just send me an email, join me, and let's talk music.
Yes.
Very awesome.
Yeah.
What number episode are you on?
I am on 1460, and September will be my 10th anniversary of doing Set Listing Bruce.
Wow.
So
That's so amazing.
we'll have to do something to celebrate the 10th anniversary. We'll have to do something fun
Yes.
with you two, and we'll figure out something, maybe talk film soundtracks or something.
Oh yeah.
And we could talk about it. So how about that? That'd be fun to celebrate in September.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to do a bunch. I'm trying to do a bunch of special episodes. For 10 years is a long time to podcast.
It is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. Thank you guys. Have a great week. We'll
Thank
talk to
you,
you
sir.
soon.
Same.
Bye.
My favorite thing about that though is like
Is what Rob said.
Rob was completely wrong. Keith, when Jesse pitched it, Rob was like, okay, and he told Martha or Maeve, he was just like, yeah, it'll last a couple weeks or a couple months, and yeah.
That's why I was like, what number episode? Just so you're like, hey Rob, did you know?
These are 1,000 episodes, 10 years in, yeah. I love when Rob's wrong.
We all do. Okay, I'm going to tell you my favorite thing about this movie is the S, obviously, that they use is from Kingdom Come, and that they actually have the balls to use the trunk. Those are my 2 favorite things about this movie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love that. No, I just said John Cena sucks because that's what they chant now.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, you're right.
He's playing a heel now. Yeah.
Yeah. I almost forgot. Have you watched Peacemaker? Is Peacemaker 2 out yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because this is like, they say it's a direct sequel to this movie, so
there was
the fallout of this movie is going to be shown in Peacemaker 2.
There was like a quick commercial for it in the trailers for this, and I think it's going to happen because again they started this when the Snyderverse was out. He says something about another dimension, so I don't know if he's going to jump from the Snyderverse to this.
Well, no, it's the pocket dimension that they showed in season 1 is what I thought he was talking about. They cannot do multiversal travel right now. Like, that is played out. They're gonna have to pivot.
Yeah.
We're done with the multiversal sagas, bro. We're done.
Well,
Even though DC did it first and did it better, we're over it.
Now everyone wants anytime they want to change course. Oh, different dimension, but
different Earth. We can just do different Earth. It doesn't even have to be a different dimension. Just different Earth.
8 episodes.
Because obviously Ultraman might be from Earth 3. We don't know. We don't know technically.
Yeah, what was it? Didn't Lex claim he was
He
a
said
clone?
he was a clone, but we don't believe Lex. Lex is a liar. He's
Yeah,
an unreliable narrator.
He was a big dummy. And again, I think that's just they're gonna do the best of both worlds. He's a clone, but he's gonna get turned into Bizarro. So
yeah, something like that.
Because again, in some versions, Bizarro was a bad clone made by Lex.
Yeah, we might even get that Superboy hybrid clone too. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Oh, but Peacemaker season 2 doesn't premiere until August 21st.
Wow, that's a really long time. They're not really that's not a lot of corporate synergy there. You would think like give it like a week and like Superman. Oh, the box office. I meant to talk about the box office. It is at what, like 122 right now. Domestic?
Yeah, and it's like 2 something worldwide, yeah.
Yeah, 217. Which is like, ooh.
I mean,
people don't go to the movies anymore. Like Superman was never gonna make $1 billion post 2020. Just wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, I did see a headline where they're just like, "Oh yeah, this movie made more than any other Superman movie ever," and I'm just like, "Yeah, because prices are more than ever."
I don't think they're right about that. Adjusted for inflation, there's no way. But
yeah, I was gonna say unless you're not adjusting for inflation,
that's the only way. And like, hey, whatever they need to say to get people in the theaters, whatever.
I mean, and that figure's probably just for ticket prices. I bet you they're making a good clean up with
the marketing budget was really heavy though. So
we never
really know the marketing budget, but all the freaking crossover crap I saw, I can tell that it was a big push.
Oh yeah, they've been promoting it since like December.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean there are all kinds of cross promotions.
Although I have not seen my Superman cereal. I just don't know if the places that I'm shopping at just don't have it. But like I mean, Batman v Superman had its own cereal, so why the hell is this one not?
I mean,
I didn't see these shirts at Walmart either. I did not see the return of Superman shirts at Walmart, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
I know. I had to like go online to get my Superman shirt.
Yeah, same. I'm just like, I can't walk. If you can't walk into a Walmart and get a Superman product, there's something wrong.
Yeah, because supposedly Walmart was supposed to have them, but I didn't see them in mine.
Okay, I'm glad it wasn't just me.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So
well, also you gotta remember people are boycotting Walmart too and Target, so that might be why they just put them on the online retailers.
Well, I was gonna say supposedly they were there, but unless they ordered low quantities or something,
probably ordered low quantities. But yeah, I hadn't seen it. I've been in Walmart every Wednesday for like the last month and nothing.
But a lot of the product placement was I saw was with had to deal with crypto. Like I mean, Milk Bones. Lots of stuff with crypto.
Too bad my dogs don't eat that garbage. Make your own dog biscuits. You'll make your dog live longer. It's poison. It's cancer. I'm not joking. They used to be like, listen, fun fact about Milk Bones. They used to be made for humans, and then they found out they gave us cancer, but because dogs don't live long enough, quote unquote, it's okay to give it to them. So don't give your dogs Milk Bones. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You can Google that. It's true story. I have a ton of dogs, and I love my dogs.
Some of the dogs might know because, like, my mom was saying their dog that won't eat Milk Bones.
Yeah, and don't feed your dogs over.
So some of the dogs might take a sniff and be like, "Nope, thanks."
So just fun fact: if you can make your own biscuits, it's really easy. Anyway, now I'm just really happy that for the most part, outside of the fake outrage, people are having like a really good response to it. I didn't really see it getting downvoted or Rotten Tomatoes or anything like that. I thought like the right would definitely
Lilith, it's a white male lead. Come on, why would it get downvoted?
Well, because he's woke. Yeah, it's sitting at 93% for the audience review and then 82 for the critic review. So
I think that does more damage when they say something's woke if it's like a newer character, but with Superman, I think people already have an image in their heads of what Superman is.
Although like the box office is a little soft for me.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, are we done with the days where superhero movies are making $500,000 or more?
I don't think we should be, especially not a good Superman movie. Like this is the movie for the fan. Like I said, it's like literally over 300 Easter eggs.
Oh
in
yeah,
this movie. This was made for the fans. It's probably gonna make a crap ton on VOD on VOD, but like the window's just so small now. Like I literally Sinners is on friggin' HBO Max now, and I'm like, what? I just saw it in theaters.
Oh, can I just? I mean, maybe it's just I've seen pictures of her, but Michaela Hoover played Cat Grant. I was just like, that's a wig. I can tell that's a wig.
Struggle wig on top of that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
I'm like, we've had live actions of Cat Grant who wasn't a blonde. I mean, you didn't have to put her in a blonde wig.
Maybe she was filming something else. You know how it goes. Some
Mm,
people don't want to dye their hair blonde. I don't think she's a natural blonde, so maybe some people just
but
don't wanna dye
no,
their
she
hair
could
blonde.
she could have been her natural hair color. That would have been fine with me. But I'm just saying.
Also, if you know anything about like old school gossip columnists, like they have a very stylized look to them, and it's like a whole shtick.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of what they were going for. I know it's been so long since we actually like had a real newspaper and everything, and like when like advice columnists like Dear Abby and things were like a big deal in the cultural zeitgeist. So that's the way that I took it for Cat Grant.
Oh, she had a very stylized look.
Yeah. You know, they can't all be Callista Flockhart. It's my favorite Cat Grant. You can't change my mind.
She was earning some. I know Harrison's going to crash a plane into a building.
Yeah, she's earning some gas money for Harrison. Harrison Ford, who's been in like Star Wars and Indiana Jones and every presidential movie ever.
I know he's played the president in at least 2 or 3 movies. I know.
I think it's like 6 or something crazy like that.
Now Cena's playing the president.
Bro, I saw that on Amazon Prime, and I'm like, what is this? What are we doing here?
I saw the yeah.
No, absolutely not. We're at the bottom of the bar is in hell.
I saw the commercial during wrestling. I was like, wait a minute. I'm like,
they can't get Dennis Haysbert or Denzel to play the black president. Like, are we serious? Idris Elba's not even American.
I mean, can Idris Elba do action scenes? Because I'm like, did they just pick 2 guys who can do action? Maybe.
I don't know.
And like half their own stunts, maybe. I don't know.
But I was casually glancing through Amazon Prime, and I was just like, oh.
See, Cena earning some money for those hair plugs.
And steroids and ab implants.
Yeah, because I mean, when he first came back, everyone was ribbing him online about his bald spots, and then all of a sudden he ran out real quick and got to hair plugs.
You know, he was trying not to be vain, and you bullied him. He was really trying to progress as a human. You know, he struggles.
I don't know about vain though, because anytime he used the movie, he put something on to cover up that bald spot. But
you know, it's the hat thing. It's the LOL. That's the LL Cool J thing.
Oh God.
It's like you should have never took that hat off, brother. I'm sorry, I can't unsee it. But on that note, I'm glad for this movie. Like there are a few things that could have been done a little better. I think they could have cut back on the Easter eggs. I did really love the shout outs to the streets of Wade and Ross, obviously.
Yes.
I love the use of crypto. Kind of hate that it's Supergirl's dog, but whatever.
Well, I wonder if we're gonna do that too, because then now we have an excuse for crypto to be in the Supergirl movie too.
Yeah, maybe. But I just kind of hate that.
Yeah.
But I did like, unless like Superboy comes, like one of the Superboys come along, because like there were books where it was like Superboy, Supergirl, and Crypto, and they were like the Superman fam outcast or whatever. I like that idea potentially.
There you go. I wonder too if it's just like, yeah, Crypto didn't come with him from Krypton.
Yeah. Well, Crypto's like a Superboy figure where it kind of breaks the lore if you think too much about it.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, we really want to finesse and put it in, but like, hell. But sometimes, like, yeah, you get kind of bogged down in the minutia of it, and it's just best not to like think too hard about it.
Exactly.
But on that note, yeah, I go see it if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Don't wait for it to be on Vibe, because like, just go see it now.
Yeah.
I think this movie deserves to be seen in IMAX. I saw it in IMAX, so I thought it helped.
Yeah.
Fight scenes specifically.
Yeah. And I'm again, she's a harsh critic, so if Will's saying go see it, yeah, go see it.
Well, it's Superman. Like, this is actually good Superman that you can take your kids to see.
I know.
You know, it's his relationship with Lois is wholesome. Jimmy's a Poo-Tang magnet, like, you know, like canon.
Oh my. Oh, wait a minute. We actually did get feedback from Daniel Collins, who said he really loved the movie. I'm not a huge Superman comics reader, but to me, this felt like the Superman I remember as a kid.
Yes.
I got a lot of Christopher Reeve vibes from this version. I love the feeling of hope and
It
caring
was intentional.
the Superman had for humanity. Yeah.
Yes. That was my biggest thing. It's like literally you could do no wrong. Like as long as it wasn't Snyder, like you literally could have done anything and it would have been a million times better.
Yeah. And did you notice like all the other characters could swear, Superman didn't swear?
Yes, I thought that was very fun. He's just a good old corn-fed Candace boy with
Exactly.
manners.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I will say, I will give Corn Sweat credit where credit is due. I love his Clark Kent voice versus his Superman voice. I thought that was a very cool detail. Some people don't bother with it.
I know.
Sorry, Brandon Roth. Much as I love you, I will call you out on that one.
God, I don't know if we saw Cavill enough as Clark to even know.
Yeah, I'm like, did he even? We saw him in the glasses like for like maybe 5 minutes over 3 movies or whatever.
Well, that's the other thing. Christopher Reeve was a hard act to follow because he changed his
He set the
posture. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, just that one scene, after he brings Lois home and Clark comes to the door and just
oh gee, I mean, yeah,
Lois, I have something to tell you. She's like, what? He's like, whoa, and it's just like
it's so cute.
Yeah.
I did. I watched the first 2 movies. Donner cut obviously for number 2, and 3. I have not. 4 is loaded and ready to go. I'm not ready to watch Nuclear Man because I feel like that just hits a little too close to home right now.
Yeah.
I wish I had Superman to come take the bombs from everybody right now.
Yeah,
that's honestly how I feel.
Yeah, the last few weeks there was a few places they were replaying 1 and 2 a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like HBO.
Next time I see a showing, I definitely got to go see it on the big screen again.
Oh yeah.
It's been a while. It's been about 3 years.
Oh my God, that's like.
Oh, in 2028, they better be doing something big.
Oh yeah, 9 for 90. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said last year. We went down to the symphony and watched the live band perform it as they played it on screen, and oh my God.
Yeah, it really hits different.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a good start for the new DC universe. Yeah. I don't know that I'll be watching the Supergirl movie. What's next outside of the Supergirl movie?
What for DC?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, again, Peacemaker, that Lanterns show. Wow.
I mean, movies. I don't really care about the TV shows.
I don't know if there is another movie before Supergirl, but
yeah, I mean after Supergirl.
Have they announced?
I forget the slate. Like they announced it.
I don't
Where's
know.
the poster? That doesn't count. Oh, Clayface 2026.
Oh yeah, they did announce Clayface, yeah.
And then Batman Part 2 is in 2027. And then we have like a animated Robin movie.
Dynamic duo. Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
So they haven't announced a lot of live action.
They said they're going to do The Authority too. And then Waller's getting her own show. I'm like, but she has Peacemaker. Does she really need her own show? That's probably going to get.
What?
Although, unless like they're like the Waller show is actually going to be like actual like I don't know.
I wonder.
Squad show.
I wonder if
because as a rise of the metahumans in this movie universe, like she is probably like
oh yeah
pissed right now.
And Lex might show up somewhere there because they already said they were taking his ass to Bell Reeve. So
yeah. I'm like, but he's not you know what? Never mind. He deserves to be there, but I'm just saying, shit's for metahumans. There's the other one that's for actual bad guys. So I hate when they mix that up. That is like one of my nitpicks.
I mean, unless they're consider his IQ or something like a superpower or something.
I didn't think he was that smart. Like most tech bros are actually not that smart or charismatic when you break it down. When you look too close, it all crumbles.
He wants to be
king? Maybe a tech bro that hasn't happened to. I'll wait.
I know. I love that. He wants to be king?
Everybody wants to be king. But if you hit the king, you better kill the king.
That's right.
So, yep, on that note, thank you for the feedback. It's always awesome to have feedback. Please leave some comments for us on the YouTube or the Twitch, whatever.
Yes, thank you, Daniel. I know
we'll read them.
He used to send he used to send feedback on like Energon Universe and stuff. Thank you, Daniel. Keep it up, please.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, next time you're first you're gonna roll your eyes, but this may be interesting. Next episode, we're going to do a Jim Shooter memorial
Of course.
with
A
special
little late, but it's okay.
with special guests, DG Chichester and Greg Wright.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yes, but yes, especially because Greg Wright told me one of them is probably going to be positive and one of them is probably going to be not so positive.
I wonder who. We won't spoil it for the viewers though.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not all going to be hunky dory. Yeah, no. So because Jim Shooter was a controversial figure, so
Yes.
and tall as hell. Oh, and then we're gonna do two Fantastic Four comic book episodes before the movie review. I had a thought. Well, the second episode for that is gonna be Ray. It's gonna be a Ray episode, and we're gonna cover 48 through 50, the first appearance of Galactus and the Silver Surfer.
Okay.
But the first one, I had a thought that, and we can include Kristen in this. You, me, and Justin each pick one Fantastic Four issue or story, and we, if we got synopses or whatever, we'll tell the story of what we picked, and then Kristen has to pick what sounds the best.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because she has no dog in that fight, so.
You already know which one I'm gonna take, so don't take it.
Blackbeard?
Mm-mm.
Oh, no! Oh! I didn't know Nightwing showed up in Fantastic Four. All right, kids. All right. So yeah, send us your thoughts on this movie. Send us your thoughts on these upcoming episodes. And again, we
send some favorite Jim Shooter stuff too while you're at it.
Yes. We'll send you any thoughts, but and also, we will be reviewing Fantastic Four First Steps. So send your thoughts.
I probably won't be here for that, but unless you really need me.
Oh, we'll see. All right, kids. So
spoilers, I've already seen it and I didn't like it. So
really?
Yeah.
Arg-matey. All right, send us your thoughts. Email us CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find us on pretty much all social media, including now TikTok. I'm actually starting to post episodes or parts of episodes there. We have like a Reddit
God bless you.
thing or whatever.
Good luck.
Yeah, so. Again, you can help support us by buying merch at TeePublic and Spring. Again, little favorite method, just give us money for no reason on the Cash App link. And of course, again, subscribe to our Patreon. You get exclusive, uncensored episodes every month. We still got to pick a July episode, but they've been mixing it up. Lilith at cons, Justin getting drunk and unboxing stuff. Justin and I talking Friday the 13th movies. So, and again, when you are a patron, I don't know, we got to figure something out. Unless when you do subscribe to the Patreon, yes, you do get the privilege of requesting topics for us to discuss. Can be anything. Doesn't have to be comics. So find us at patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Again, it's exclusive, it's uncensored, and we always promise it's always
fucking crazy.
Even when he's not here, he's still here.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think he's probably the one that rivals you for good drop. Well, I mean, Ray's always up there, but yeah.
Blonde biscuit with big old guns.
That's what we need in the next DC movie.
I don't know. Cat was popping out of her shirt.
Bigger movies.
All right, kids. All right. Yeah, it's gonna depress me that Charlie's not here for the Fantastic Four movie.
I know. That's why I was kind of like debating, should I and just be nice about it?
Slap on a mustache, pretend you're Charlie for the review, all right?
Send me the puppet back and I'll ship it back.
Well. Oh, Lil's the new puppet. Well. All right, kids. Thank you for joining us for another week, and thank you again, Jesse Jackson. We have been your Cape.
Ampersand Lunatics. Too little, too late. Get out of here.
I love how the new kids have it down better than we do.
It's been a long time since it's just been me and you.
I know. Yeah, we're not practicing. So yeah, next time, all about Jim Shooter with two men who actually knew him and worked with him. And then, yes, 2 Fantastic Four comic book episodes before we get to that Fantastic Four movie review. and then a Chichester chat, and then Jeff Johnson will be back because yes, his Kickstarter launch, so issue 2 launch, so
Sweet.
all right, kids. Come back next time. Be kind to each other. Stay super.